Everywhere you look today, things are being shaken. Haiti, New Zealand, Japan, and the list goes on. All around the world, it seems earthquake after earthquake. Thousands of people killed, others displaced and homeless. And the question that arises is, what's going on here? Do you know that 2,000 years ago, Jesus spoke about this very thing? He said, there will be earthquakes in diverse places. This is the beginning of birth pains. Now, what in the world was he talking about? There are a lot of people who say, oh, well, earthquakes, they've always happened. Others say, what's going on? And the answer is, our God really is shaking the earth. Some people have the attitude of doom and gloom. They say, oh, well, if everything's being shaken, it's going to be terrible, it's going to be horrible. And what God is saying is, wait till you see what I have in store for you. Remember those words of Jesus. Earthquakes in various places. These are the beginning of birth pains. I vividly remember when my wife Jan began suffering birth pains before the birth of our daughter. I still remember taking her to the hospital and remember her sitting beside me in the car and smiling at me and saying, you know, if this is all there is to these birth pains, this isn't that bad at all. How she changed her tune just a matter of hours later. But what a tremendous thing happened the next day. Because the next day, our first child was born. And we have never stopped celebrating that. And we love her dearly. Jesus says, earthquakes will come until the day of His final return. And it is not that God is mad at the world and trying to make your life miserable. God is calling all people back to Himself. What He's saying is make a U-turn in your life. Realize something great lies in the future, and in the future close at hand. God is going to do an awesome thing, and He longs to do an awesome thing in your life. He's calling you to stop going down a road that will lead you away from Him. When you look around at the way your life is being shaken, just remember, God allows those things for a reason, to call us back to Him, to make a U-turn in our lives, to listen to what Jesus has been saying all along, that the Father loves us, and that our lives have meaning and purpose and will last forever when we know Him and follow Him and believe what He has to offer us.